Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I am so honored to have you visiting my channel for this monthly energetic forecast. Of all the places you guys could be, you are here with me, and I couldn't be more thankful to you for that. So this reading is for all of my Aquarians out there. So that is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. So I'm going to be channeling messages about the blessings you may expect, challenging energy you may face, a message from your amazing guides, as well as even a mantra for this beautiful September. We are officially in Virgo season, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to know in the comments if it's been a very active month so far in terms of spirit contact. I've been receiving like downloads and downloads of information every single day so far in this Virgo season. And if you guys have been receiving any channeled messages from spirit, please feel free to comment and leave them down below if you want to. But the message that I got this morning was about being very careful as to how we choose to express our divinity. So very briefly, it was about how everything in existence is a reflection, representation, or a personification of the all, the divine, spirit, God, the Most High, whatever you may call it. And this is why it is so important for us to forgive each other and ourselves. The divine is present and existing within each of us. We are the ones that choose how and in what way to express the divinity that lives within us. So we can either honor our own sacredness and the divinity in everything and everyone else, or we can choose to disrespect it. And it is our right to choose, but we will not be able to escape karma, and we will not be able to escape ourselves. Karma honors divinity because karma itself is divine. The less we honor our sanctity, the harder the universe goes in trying to show us the error of our ways. Spirit created us through unconditional love. To honor the sacred divinity that lives within us, it is our responsibility to lead and act with love. And this will ensure that we're doing our part. Whether we receive that love and support back is completely irrelevant. And whatever does not reciprocate that back to you will have to deal with its own reflection, actions, and choices. And that goes for all of us, okay? So honor spirit by leading with love, and everything else will just simply fall into place. And I thought it was such a beautiful message, and I wanted to share that all with you because sometimes we need a reminder of just how precious and extraordinary we are. Life can get tough and it kicks our ass from time to time, but we are not products of this life. We are products of divinity. We literally are made up of stardust, you guys. So that should say a lot right there, right? Okay, so moving on into the reading, before we get started, let me just say this is a general reading for all of my Aquariuses out there. So in order for this general message to speak to your individual spirit, you must be intuitively connected to this reading. To help you guys get your own psychic abilities activated, I'm going to be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, take a deep breath in for about 5 seconds, hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. After breathing like that deeply a few times, you should be in a very nice, calm, and relaxed space. And when you're ready, we'll go on ahead and start that meditation right now. So hopefully that meditation helped you to spiritually connect to me and the energy of this reading. I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and spirit itself for coming through to deliver this beautiful message today. Now, without further ado, let's get into this reading. All right, Aquarius, so welcome to your reading. We're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left. This is going to be showing me the blessings that you may encounter for this beautiful month of September. So let's go on ahead and take a look. The very first card we have here is the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, so one main blessing that I'm seeing for many of my Aquarians this month is appreciating your loved ones. I see you finding new ways or new things or topics to connect with them on. I see you learning new things about them that you may have never known before, or deepening a connection to these individuals. Either way, though, I'm seeing some strong bonds getting established this September. And these bonds I'm seeing are created for your support, to help encourage you and push you to your own level of greatness. I'm seeing for some of you possibly meeting some new people that you really connect with and learn from. They will also be able to learn from you as well. But for many of you, though, these people you already know, and this is like sort of like a reestablishment of close relationships or the forming of a closer relationship to the people in your own life. So if there's a relationship that you've been wanting to rekindle or a connection you've wanted to deepen, this is the month for that totally. I'm also seeing September be a time where you and your loved ones are celebrating something. This celebration or thing that's bringing a lot of excitement to your life is the main thing that's going to help solidify these closer bonds and connections. Through celebrating this something, I'm seeing you discover similarities, things you have in common, struggles you may have in common with this person. It's like when you get into a deep conversation with someone and someone goes, "Oh, I never knew that about you." It's this almost shared celebration that will bring you together and the commonalities that will help fortify this bond. One thing I want to say about this Three of Cups, though, is that it's in reverse. So for me, this is saying that there's going to be a major benefit specifically for you through this relationship that forms or gets reestablished. There's something you can discover or learn or gain clarity from with this person or this group of people. This is a very beneficial relationship for you specifically, Aquarius. So take all that you can from this time in person, okay? Another blessing that I am seeing here is for those of you that might not have friends, family, or loved ones in your life. I'm seeing you find ways to enjoy your alone time. I'm seeing you find ways to escape the feeling of loneliness or isolation or abandonment by surrounding yourself with things that make you feel safe, comfortable, and happy. But I'm also seeing for my Aquarians in general, so all of you guys, is I'm seeing you guys being a lot more outgoing in a sense. Or not, maybe not outgoing, but you're a lot more open this September. You're a lot less guarded for sure this month, especially when it comes to your loved ones. I'm seeing your ability to be more open, maybe influencing or helping others to open up more to you in a sense. And because of this, this is really going to end up being an instrumental factor in helping you down the line in some sort of capacity. I'm not sure what advice or information or knowledge or wisdom they may pass on to you, but it's going to be very, very valuable for you down the line. So let's go ahead and take a look at this card right here in the middle. And this is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may be facing this month. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the challenging energy for my Aquarius this month, it's really funny to me because one main thing that I'm seeing frustrating you is feeling like no one is on your level. And this is hilarious, and I'm living for this right now because I'm seeing you very clearly draw a line in the sand about the things you choose to be concerned with and the things you don't. I'm seeing you tell anyone that's around you that's not supporting this vision that you have for your future. I see you just simply walking away, more so figuratively walking away, but I could definitely see this happening from a literal sense as well. I see you being so fed up with anything that is not on your level this month, like you simply do not have the time or the energy for it. Normally this is how you guys are anyways, but I'm seeing this trait really kick into high gear this month because you are so focused this September. You see clearly what it is that you want. Your eyes are on the prize. You are ready for war. You are ready to attack this dream or this goal, or you are ready to attack this issue or this challenge. So anyone that is not in alignment with that, I see you making a line where it's like, if you are not with me, you are simply against me. You are simply resistance in my life. And if you are against me, there's no love lost here. We don't have to be enemies. I just simply don't have time for you. So please step to the side while I go and handle business. You are fresh out of energy to waste. I see many of you finally realizing where it is that you may have been wasting your energy or expending energy that you actually need. And because of this, you've realized like, wow, I'm wasting time, breath, and valuable energy on this person or thing. And I need that energy. I need that time. I need all of me for this because I'm focused. I know what I want and that's it. I'm going for it. So anyone else that doesn't have that same mindset, drive, ambition, or energy as you, I see you deciding not to even entertain that individual because there's simply nothing that they can do for you. There's nothing you can learn from them. There's no sort of support or strength or encouragement, that you can get from them. So you just don't see the point in wasting your time or energy with them. And this isn't to say that anything is wrong with them. And this isn't to say that you are being judgmental. You are not being judgmental. You are simply resourcing or redirecting where it is that your energy goes. You know now just how detrimental and draining it can be to invest energy into the wrong people and places. It's like they woke up your warrior that has zero time for anything other than greatness. Do you see how this crow right here is perched on top of this like mountain or this cliff? Let me just hold it up for you guys. because it's like really like a very funny card here. But as you can see, he's perched on top of this cliff or this mountain above the rest of the crows. And that's exactly what I'm seeing for you. I'm just seeing you like looking at everyone else that's not like on your level, or that's not just bringing the same energy to the table as you. Like, you're going to be so focused on this one goal, this one thing that you have in mind, something that it is that you want to accomplish. It could be your future that you're focused on. It could be changing your health, your lifestyle, your habits, your behaviors, your decisions, anything like that, changing your mentality, and that takes a lot of work, that takes a lot of effort. And I'm just seeing you kind of look at anybody that's not doing the same thing as what you're doing. You're not being judgmental. You're just like, wow, I don't have time to waste my time, All right, so let's go ahead and check out this card over here. This is going to be showing me the overall energy that you can expect to see for this month of September. And we have the moon. Okay, so stick with me for a second here. I see you working underground in the shadows now. I see you going under the radar. There's something here where you may have come to the conclusion, or you may be considering working undetected in a way where people no longer know what it is that you are up to, what you are doing, who you are with, where you are going, what your plans are. This is what I was seeing with this 3 of Cups over here in reverse. I knew I saw you gaining something from a person or people this month. I saw these relationships being a lot more beneficial for you in particular than them. And it's not like you're using them in any way, but you are gaining knowledge in some way from these people. And you're doing this in a sense on purpose. Like I said, you're not using them, but what you're doing is you realize like these types of people I can't get anything from, but these types of people, they're kind of in the same predicament as me, or they are where it is that I see myself being in the future. They are where it is that I want to be in my future. So let me hang out more with these groups of people or these types of people, because I can learn something from them. I can gain from them. They're going to help aid me or support me in my future, whether that's by like literally helping me through like finances or networking or anything like that, or it may just be simply gaining knowledge and wisdom from them, gaining support, just being around that energy. Just a seat at the table, honestly, is just all you really want. You have laser focus this month, Aquarius, where you've just simply decided whatever it takes, whatever I need to do, whatever I need to learn, whoever I need to speak to, whoever I need to meet or work with. I see you doing whatever it is that you have to do, but you are going to be moving in a way where people can't keep up with what you've got going on, because you don't want them to know what it is that you have going on. You realize how working under the radar or in secret, or just being more withdrawn in terms of what you got going on personally, you realize now how much more efficient you work. You feel less stressed. You feel less anxious. You're more excited about the future, because now that people don't know what it is that you're doing, they can't put their negativity on you, or their fears on you, or their doubts on you. People can no longer project their own feelings onto you, because they simply don't know what's up with you anymore. And you're feeling this amazing freedom that comes with that, and you are loving it. And this will be the overall energy for September for my Aquarians for sure. You are literally going to be reorganizing a lot in your life in terms of your energy. You're going to realize, if you haven't already, just how valuable your energy is and how you need to divide it effectively. You're migrating energy from one priority to another, and this is going to be a very successful relocation in terms of priorities and your energy for you in the future, Aquarius. All right, so let's go ahead and check out these 2 cards. This is a message from your guides for this month of September. Divine Wisdom and the Ace of Wands. Your guides want you to know that there's a feeling that will ignite a part of you this month if it hasn't happened already. And it's going to either inspire you or provoke you to look at yourself in the mirror. Wherever you may be encountering the same challenge or difficulties, or if it seems like you just can't shake the exhaustion or shake the anxiety or the lack of something, or if it seems like everything has been working against you, you are going to find yourself in a place where you say, okay, enough is enough. What the hell am I doing wrong? This is going to propel you to step into a place of such profound power and control that even if outside forces are contributing to any difficulties in your life, you won't even care about them. You won't even see them. You're going to be so stubbornly committed to seeing your own faults, because you're going to realize that in finding your own defects or in finding your own errors, you're going to find your own authority and potential. Whether anyone likes it or not, including yourself, you're going to make the conscious decision that this is something that I have allowed or contributed to. So this is something that I can and will change. This is the wisdom that will shine down on you in September if it hasn't already. And I keep saying that because I feel like many of you already started out your September this way, or you're already kind of phasing into this sort of energy here. But this wisdom will be coming to you from a space within. So if you're feeling trapped or stagnant or alone or defeated in any way, it's important to get to yourself at some point so this wisdom can come to you. You need to create an opportunity for this wisdom to enter into your life. And the only way that that can truly happen is if you are willing and vulnerable enough to take a look in the mirror and accept any accountability that you can. This acceptance of your present circumstances is where you will discover a version of yourself that knows all the answers and that has so much courage, drive, and faith, and is so amazingly fearless. This is where your power resides, okay? So let's go on ahead and take a look at you guys' oracle cards, see what else it is that I'm seeing here. The very first one that we have is Whispers. Okay, so this card talks about developing an easier way to sense and interpret the vibes of your soul. It talks about how your soul interprets waves and impulses outside of the conscious awareness. And this is what I was getting here with the Seven of Wands. Like I was saying, I see you completely redirecting your energy. This card is confirmation that you are realizing, like I was saying, where you've invested parts of yourself and if it was worth it or not. I see you being brutally honest about it and saying that wasn't a good investment I made, but you're not beating up on yourself. You're just ready to take a look at yourself to see what you could be doing differently. So this month is all about working smarter and not harder for you. And this card is confirmation of that. This card is also highlighting your dreams and is telling you to pay extra close attention to your dreams this September. I think there's a lot of insight you can gain from those subconscious images and experiences, okay? Handwriting authenticity. Okay, so we can learn a lot about a person by their handwriting, right? By the curvature and the strokes and their style of writing. A lot can be learned about a person. We can even identify an individual through handwriting. So for me, this card is saying that something is defining you, but it's up to you what you choose to let define you. What do you want to be known for or remembered for or looked up to for? What impression do you want to make? This is what I see you prioritizing this month because there's an emphasis on you deciding enough is enough. This is not what I want, so I'm going to create what it is that I want. This isn't the job that I wanted. Well, I'm going to change that, literally by either getting a new job or finding ways to have a better work experience at your current one. And that was just an example, but that's what I see you doing here. I see you getting into the driver's seat and saying to everyone else, like, I got this. While everyone else is wondering or arguing about where do we go next, I see you jumping in your car, bags packed, and pulling off to leave everyone else in a dust cloud of their own confusion. So like I was saying, you've got laser focus this month. You are in complete control over the impression that you make and the mark that you leave. Next card that we have here is Ancestors, Generations. Wow. Again, what footprint or mark do you want to leave? You can see the handprints here, sort of, in a way. And the choices that you are making now will stay with you for years to come, possibly even generations to come. I'm not shocked that you're going in and reorganizing where things go because this is Virgo season. This is a sign that is all about analytics, perfection, and the health of something in a general sense. Virgo is here to shine a light on all the tiny cracks in our foundation so we can construct a more solid ground. That's the way we can get to where we need to go efficiently. Like I said, this is about working smarter and not harder. And the decisions that you're making now can directly affect your family, children, loved ones, or your future. It's up to you where you choose to go and what you choose to do. Spirit literally gave you free reign this month, Aquarius. Like, I'm feeling it very strongly. The next card that we have here is, let me hold this up because that was literally the last thing I said about this Ancestors card, but this is higher power. I was literally just talking about a higher power and how this higher power is allowing you to take the reins and direct your own life this September. We are always in control of the decisions that we make, yes, but Spirit gives us free will for that very reason. But the message I'm getting with this card specifically is Spirit trusts you now. Spirit is saying, no, you know what to do. I'm trusting you to make the right decision. This is major, you guys. I cannot stress enough just how amazing this is. For those of you that have been working on yourself, connecting with yourself, connecting to the collective, focusing on you, trying to connect to Spirit, whether you have or not, whether you've broken ground or not, you have won the approval of Spirit itself. Spirit is saying, you've got this, go. You can see the key here. Let me hold this up again. You can see there's a key here that's kind of situated around this figure's third eye. And I never noticed that before until now, but it's like Spirit is saying, you've got the keys, get in your car and go where you may. Follow your heart, Aquarius. The very last card that we have for you guys, look at this, inner child, and it's green. So this is dealing with the heart chakra. Okay, now I was literally just talking about follow your heart. That's the message that I'm getting here with this card. This card talks about allowing your inner child to roam free with fresh eyes and an excitement about life. This inner child is meant for you to follow this month. What speaks to you, Aquarius? What connects you to your soul and to your heart? Whatever it is, find that thing. Allow it to inspire you and just go for it. Go with all the faith in the world, knowing that you can perform the most remarkable things. Whatever you may want in this life is not impossible or unattainable. You are a kid on the playground and the world is your sandbox. What do you want to do with it? What do you want to be? What do you want to achieve in this life? These are big questions, but I'm telling you, like this ancestor card here, this September is pushing you to consider these very real questions that will have very real impacts on you and your future. And you already know this. So that's why you've decided maybe to change up how you're moving and working and who knows what about you. You keep following yourself. Allow Spirit to speak to your intuition. But as far as Spirit is concerned, you're in such a space right now where you don't need to be guided every single step of the way. Many of you have literally ascended to a point where Spirit trusts you. This is beautiful, Aquarius. I'm so excited for you guys. Like, I literally can't even tell you. I'm just honored to have done this reading for you guys, honestly. So this is all that I'm saying for my Aquariuses. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to my guys, your guys, our higher self, Spirit itself, for coming through and delivering this message today. I pray this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you haven't already. Hopefully you guys come back to visit me sometime soon. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, requests, concerns, channel messages in the comments, and I'll get back to them, you guys. But until next time, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, go conquer the world, and I'll be back next time, all right? Bye, guys.